I'm Keegan Hirst, captain of the Batley Bulldogs. In August last year, I made history when I became the first rugby league player to come out as gay. The day the story came out, we were playing Dewsbury in a local derby. Obviously I was a bit nervous. I didn't know what the fans' reaction would be. I didn't know what the Batley players' reaction would be, what the Dewsbury players' reaction would be. I led the lads out and it was a really good reception. Both sets of fans were still clapping. Obviously it wasn't just for me, it was for a big game, but it was a nice atmosphere to come out to. And then obviously we got into the game, and I was expecting a few digs off the Dewsbury players, but nothing came. And when we finished the game, we lost. You know, they did the usual shaking hands that you do after every game, but a few of the Dewsbury lads commented and said, you know, well done, and it's good what you've done, and that kind of thing, which they didn't have to do, and it took me by surprise a bit, and it was nice. It was a real nice touch of them. And the fans, again, after the game, Dewsbury fans, Batley fans coming up to me saying well done and that kind of thing. It was just really nice, a lot better than I could have ever anticipated. I've lived in Batley all my life. I grew up here on Laurel Drive with my mum, brother and sister, a typical West Yorkshire family on a typical West Yorkshire council estate. I started having feelings, I suppose, towards guys when I was in my early teens. I didn't really know what was going on. There weren't any relatable public figures. There wasn't many people on telly. The only people who was about was Elton John and George Michael, and I wasn't anything like them. I just, you know, brushed it off. I married Sarah when I was 23 and we had two beautiful kids. They mean the world to me. But after a long time, I knew I had to be honest with myself. There was a lot of things going on, you know, in my head. Was I gay? Wasn't I gay? Was it a phase? You know, there was like one or two occasions where I did think about, you know, taking my own life. I even got as far as thinking as how I'd do it, where I'd do it. But then you start to think about, you know, who'd find you, what effect would it have on your family and your friends and things like that. And you know, that always kind of brought me back, and I got my head around it. My friends and family, most of them took it well. My mum struggled with it for a while. I suppose I've had, you know, 27 years to get my head around it. So obviously I'm okay with it, but then when you tell someone who's not expecting it, you're kind of dumping it on their feet, and I suppose they have to kind of come out with you. I'm very grateful that I've got family and friends who support me. It could have been a lot different. I hope that if there's anyone who's seen my story, then, you know, whatever circumstances they're in, whether they play sport, whether it be rugby or football or whatever, or just in a private life, if they feel like, you know, they can't come out or they're scared of doing it, then I think everyone feels scared before it happens, but it's a lot easier and life's a lot better after you've done it.